Hi guys, this is the StarCraft noob trainer, and as you can see I made another tutorial. So this is obviously an StarCraft 1 tutorial. I actually wanted to record a StarCraft 2 tutorial, but the beta seems to be closed, or my client doesn't work, I don't know, but I think it's closed. Yeah, and this is the map Python again. I play most of my matches on Python because it's one of the most played maps, and maybe Lost Temple is even more played on Battle.net, but the map Lost Temple is a complete imbalanced map and it's terrible, and Terran has a huge advantage, so maybe if you don't believe it I'll show you that. Because you can put some tanks on the cliffs near the expansion, and so you can prevent your opponent from getting out of his space and from making an expansion just by putting two tanks and maybe some Goliaths or Marines up there, and you can win the game quite easy on Lost Temple. So that's why I never play this map, and you guys shouldn't play it either because it's a fucked up map. And there you go, there's a Zerg. He's on the 8 o'clock position, so right next to me, and I decide to do a metal build. This is the easiest Terran versus Zerg build. You don't need so much micro. With Marines and Medics you need a lot of micro, and it's really hard to beat lurkers with Marines and Medics. So you need some tanks then, or you can do mass science vessels and then use the matrix and the the other upgrade. I don't know the name. You know, to kill all the biological Zerg units. This upgrade. Yeah, and I'm blocking my entrance as Terran always does, and I'm already sending a scout out just to see if he's trying any kind of rush, and I've already taken the gas. And yeah, the next thing I'll do is building a factory. Yeah, and the Marine popped out outside my base, so make sure it's inside, because some Zerglings would kill it immediately and then you had no defense. And yeah, I already scouted some Zerglings and they're coming right now, and this one Marine is absolutely enough. I just need to repair those supply depots and he won't be able to come in, so 2 or 3 SUVs should make it. Doesn't matter how many Zerglings there come, only some can attack. And yeah, I've put 3 SCV just in case, and yeah, he's going for a lair, so some Mutalisks or some Lurkers will come, and now he's trying to break in, but those 3 SCVs will repair those depots, so he just wastes his Zerglings, and yeah, now he realizes that this makes no sense. And I don't know why he's sending a drone there. I've really no idea. I guess this won't be any proxy. Yeah. And my skill in this game isn't at the highest level at all. The last days I only played StarCraft 2. On my computer, every third game freezes and has an error, but I've 2 keys, so I can play on another computer, and there it works quite nice. But now the beta is closed anyway, so no StarCraft 2. And he's trying it again. I don't know why he has a drone there, but the vulture absolutely kills those Zerglings and he's got no chance. And if there are no Hydralisks out and no Sunkens, you can do tremendous damage with the vulture. So I'm going for some vulture harassment now, and with the patrol thing, you can do some very nice micro, as you will see then. So you just have to yeah, my vulture gets attacked now, and now you see how I snipe off those Zerglings. I press P for patrol in the direction of the Zerglings, and then I click away as fast as possible, and the vulture will shoot and then run away immediately. So, and those Zerglings couldn't do any damage, maybe one hit or something. And now I'm going in, and there are some drones, and just transferring his drones. So this vulture will kill them. And now, yeah, it's quite smart that there's a sunken out there, because the vulture has no chance versus sunken. And there are many drones, and if he has no hydralisks or some incredible circling micro, he won't be able to kill this vulture. And there he's got a sunken, but not in the best position. And now I'm trying my best with my rusty micro. And the vulture is like, I don't know, can't read its 4 or 6 lives. And trying to macro while I'm doing this little micro here. And is trying it again. And I think this spending so much micro there is really worth it, because he loses many links, and now he will also lose some drones. But there are hydralisk comes, and I decide to run away, but there's the sunken, and yeah, there you go. It was only one vulture, so this harassment was totally worth it. Yeah, and I've built many Goliaths, because I first thought that he will go for Mutalisks, and now I see he goes for Hydralisks, and I guess for Lurkers too. So I'm doing siege tanks and the siege upgrade, because with Goliaths alone you can't do much about against Hydralisks and Lurkers. The tanks are really key here. Yeah, and you always want to upgrade with your armories. I advise to build 2 armories, because the upgrades are really worth it. If you have only one, you should upgrade the damage upgrade. Yeah, and I'm expanding, and with my turret I'm quite safe here. I've got the 1 turret, just in case some lurker drop or I don't know, any Mutalisks, but my Goliath will be ready then too. And if your macro isn't perfect, you can, when you're on 2 expansions, you can build like 6 factories with 2 or 3 those add-on buildings. Yeah, and now I'm doing 2 comsat stations. Those are really necessary against the lurkers, and I'm hotkeying them with 0 and 9